Dangerous allegations made in depth in an affirmation by Tshifhiwa Matodzi have rocked the political landscape and included important members of the Financial Political Dissidents, EFF, in absurd activities. Please kindly hit on the subscribe button as we go into the details. The Raphael Penthouse Suites in Sandton, which is owned by well-known cigarette-pirating mafia head honcho Adriano Mazzotti, is the location of the illicit and inappropriate lead that EFF pioneers Julius Malema, Floyd Shivambu, and Mbuyiseni Ndlozi engaged in, according to Matodzi's sworn declaration. It has been reported that EFF pioneers engaged in various horrific exercises in the Raphael Penthouse Suites, an opulent hotel in Sandton. According to the sworn testimony, Malema, Shivambu, and Mazzotti met often at this apartment. The penthouse is well known for both its opulence and the disturbing incidents associated with it. In his confirmation, Matodzi talks about meeting Floyd Shivambu and Julius Malema at the Raphael Penthouse. Additional allegations emerged from a penthouse employee who claimed to have seen Malema, Shivambu, and Ndlozi having the entire night sex parties with young ladies. The servants said that the succeeding mornings were spent chasing down condoms and traces of white powder, which was suspected to be cocaine. If these cases hold up, they serve as an example of the EFF pioneers' proprietary lead. The confirmation also downplays significant financial transactions that are allegedly taking place in the apartment. It is said that Adriano Mazzotti delivered to Julius Malema large bags and sometimes cooler boxes filled with cash. If this instance turns out to be true, it might have very serious legal repercussions as it suggests receiving illicit financial assistance and avoiding taxes. These assertions are not entirely novel. Jacques Pauw, an insightful writer, included similar incidents about Malema and the EFF's ties to Mazzotti in his book from 2022. Pauw included the claims of drug usage and money transfers in his reports. Julius Malema then raised concerns over the validity of the charges and the reluctance to contest them in court, undermining the legal action taken against Pauw, which ultimately didn't end. These allegations are made on top of the generally questionable scandal involving VBS Common Bank, in which Shivambu and Malema were implicated in asset theft. Despite the seriousness of the VBS scandal, no legal action has been taken against them, which has left the public wondering and doubting. A further dimension to the unresolved allegations against the EFF authorities is added by Matodzi's sworn declaration. Both the general public and political analysts have responded in droves to the most recent claims. Many are calling for a thorough investigation into the instances in order to identify individuals who should be held accountable. The EFF, which is well known for speaking out against injustice and filth, is under intense scrutiny because of these accusations, which undermine its legitimacy and moral authority. Once more, prominent economic freedom fighter, EFF, member Advocate Dali Mpofu said in an open interview with Newsroom Africa that the party did indeed accept funding from the now-defunct VBS Mutual Bank. However, in an effort to dispel the controversy that has damaged the EFF's name recently, Mpofu vehemently denied any participation in fraudulent actions. When it became known that the bank had been plundered of about $2 billion, the scandal surrounding VBS Mutual Bank exploded, causing the bank to fail in 2018. Investigations conducted later on revealed that a number of people and organizations, including political parties, had benefited from the money that had been acquired illegally. The EFF has been the target of particular attention among these organizations because of claims that members of the party's high rank received large sums of money from the bank. With Mpofu's comments, the party's stance on the accusations has significantly changed. He said, "Just for the record, there is no denial that the EFF party did receive funds from VBS this time. This acknowledgement marks a change from the party's prior position, which mostly consisted of disputing the claims and casting doubt on their motivations." Even when he acknowledged receiving the money, Mpofu refused to acknowledge any dishonest behavior. He maintained that the money received had nothing to do with the illegal activity that ultimately brought down VBS, and was instead related to regular business dealings. Mpofu said, "Getting money is not a crime in and of itself. We are claiming that none of the fraudulent schemes or looting that caused the bank to fail included us." Mpofu's explanation sought to distinguish the financial transactions of the EFF from the unethical behavior of VBS management and other parties involved. The forthright leader of the Monetary Political Dissidents, EFF, Julius Malema, has come under fire in South